Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Valkyria Chronicles. Let's go back to headquarters and see what's new. So after our first successful mission, there's a couple of new things here. One is the War Cemetery.
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
You, sir, have the creepiest voice I've ever heard.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Oh, why thank you.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly.
Totally not suspicious.
Now, let's see. I'll teach you healing request today. Use it to request a medic to heal a single allied unit's wounds. Well, what is your decision?
It'll cost 6,500 experience, and we don't have that. What happens if I say yes? Yeah, we just don't have enough.
I see. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
So now he'll always be there, to my knowledge. So once we get enough experience, if we don't spend it on other things, then we can go there and get that order from him. And it might be worth saving up for that.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today?
And we can visit Miss Ellet here.
Timing's
Castle
perfect.
Front Street.
There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything.
A little bit of a political message there.
And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come
A little
by
bit of
and have a read
bribery.
sometime.
Oh, the Galleon Tribune. And when we come here, we can get some kind of little stories here. And I'll probably show off a video. I'll have all these too. Bonus
And
videos for a
while
deal.
you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So I Figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart
Lady, my
to
wallet
help
doesn't have a
girl get
heart.
started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton
Yeah,
of
and all you're
material
asking
already.
for is my fat stack of notes.
So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
How much does she want? Yeah, sure.
Thanks a million.
Thanks 1100, really.
I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Oh, sure, I'll just, get right on that while I'm fighting a war. Now, I think if I go there, we can read whatever it was that we just paid for. I'm not
Hey!
possible. I'm not entirely sure on
Oh,
that.
how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
No, I guess not yet, but I believe
Time to
eventually.
make a donation to...
No, there's no more we can purchase right now. So let's go
Come
out.
back and see the writing on the wall again?
Alright, so I will actually check quickly, see if we can do any R&D here.
Welkin, bro! I'm stoked you're here, man.
Do a quick check. I don't think anything else is available right now, but if there is, I want it. No, not quite. We can, however, upgrade the tank a little more. And, ooh. The reinforced body is actually pretty good. It's actually a lot of HP and defense. Yeah, I'll buy that.
Here you go, bro. All done.
Yeah, I'll buy the spare tread too, or spare belt rather.
Whew, it's done. This one's perfect, bro.
And put that there. This hardened plate. Just stay there. So yeah, some of these are just passive upgrades, and some of them are parts, basically. We might as well get this accuracy upgrade too.
All set for you.
Now, obviously, these are all just 1x1s, but eventually they'll get much larger. So you'll be able to fit fewer, but they're more potent. And I think that's everything. And you'll see that, I mean, the next upgrade, the steel upgrade, is 3,300. It's very, very expensive. We'll save our money for now.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
And I do want to finish off that scout level. We only need to use 10 experience for it, so might as well.
Train all you want.
There we go.
You're better than this. Push those limits. Good work, maggots.
And yeah, I'll level up our engineer too. We should get enough to get that that 6,500.
Push those limits. Good work, okay, you've earned clearance for a
Oh, we
new
got
order.
clearance for a new
What did you
order. Defense boost. Nice.
Come back.
Alright, that's enough of that. Let's dig into chapter 4 here. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick look on the barracks. That's not what I wanted, actually. Command room is what I was looking for.
Hello, Welkin. Oh, and there have been some new recruit.
So this will show us who is new. Oh, there's Vice. kind of want to get him in here. I want the whole Skies of Arcadia crew. So, we'll replace one of our shock troopers. Not really that sold on Haynes here, so dump him.
Thanks for everything, Mr. Gunther, sir. Call me if I can help.
No problem, Rocky. That's probably offensive. And let's get Vice in here.
The name's Vice Engelbart. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
And was there anybody else that's new? Just Hermes.
Come back.
A new report has been added. I'm not sure what reports are.
Report.
Oh, here we go.
Ellet Embedded.
Oh, so these are new story things that we'll unlock. I'll probably do that, well, we should probably do that right now, just before we get into the rest of Chapter 4.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot. That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts. We'll just have to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right, the tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. Huh, she's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks Darkson to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you? Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts? Well then... The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not.
Wait, are you writing about us or are you writing a tabloid paper?
Oh, there's Sergeant Potter and Corporal Stark with him. Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
They're probably gonna mind.
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the First European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment.
That's a very keen nickname for your captain.
It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about?
It sure is.
Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Well, that was subtle.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls. So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Traumatic past experience with the Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Yeah, poke the angry bear. Good job.
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough.
Yeah, or she'd spill your beans out of your head.
Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
Oh, don't harass poor Sarah.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellet. How are you?
That scare tactic really worked.
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that? You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
That's an understatement.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal. Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
We haven't seen any aircraft around here yet, so that is kind of mysterious.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellet. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, feisty.
Oh, Alicia,
the
I
puff
wanted to get in a
cheeks
chat
are pretty
with you today,
hilarious.
too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but... he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
Probably gonna be about bugs.
I see, I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
That's probably not a good question to ask.
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Liar.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
In the candy store.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European
It's not
War?
next point, lady.
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Great. We're done? I want to get back to that fast
One-track mind.
again.
You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. But I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
I'm not making any promises.
That's foreboding.
I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
Alright, that completes Ellet's things for now. Let's actually get into the meat of Chapter 4 here.
Squad 7's suppression of the enemy camp on the West Bank gave us the foothold we needed. Now we'll join the Army's vassal battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge. Militia forces will take the point, crossing the bridge and attacking the eastern camp.
Sounds like kind of a dangerous choke point for us.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead. What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the Army on this?
The plan calls for the Army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too. But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions, even dangerous ones.
I think dangerous is a little bit of an understatement here.
Understood, Captain.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio. Breaching that bridgehead by ourselves is... it's going to be tough.
Captain Virat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
Observe it? I don't mind, but what do you...
Welkin!
Off he goes.
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh, sorry to interrupt the meeting.
We're finished, it's fine. Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Yes, Captain. Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther.
Oh, I
the
suppose that was
squad,
her running
they're at
in.
each other's throats.
What?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
You want me to break it up? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
Probably more entertaining, but not really something you want to say as a squad leader.
Let them have it out. You can't just ignore them.
I'm not ignoring them. I think it's important that they say what they're thinking. Butting heads over differing opinions can be one way to bring people closer together.
That's very idealist, if a little bit true.
Well, but that may be, but I still... Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right. Now get a move on, sir.
Hey, Alicia?
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
Welkin's boast.
Hold on! Okay, what's going on here?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant? It's either her or me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair? She'll blow us all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her! Her type's got a bad reputation and everybody knows it. No Darksons allowed. You hear me?
Oh yes, I've heard everything you have to say. But I'm still a human being the same as you. Besides, no evidence exists to substantiate what you call the Darkson calamity. It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what, you're calling me stupid now?
Stop it, that's enough!
Okay, boss man. We won't fight alongside no Darkson. What about that can't you understand? Another thing we ain't doing is taking orders from some hotshot greenhorn.
All right, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge back in Gallia's hands in 48 hours.
Huh?
Now, if my plan fails, which I doubt, then I'll resign. And Squad 7 will be all yours, Largo. But if my plan works, you'll take my orders and like it.
Your funeral, boss man. You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
But... wait a sec. Welkin?
Oh, that's pretty confident. A little story about sub-episodes. Anything that marked with an asterisk is a sub-episode. It'll kind of be like a side story to what else is going on.
Welkin?
What's up?
What's up? You just made an insane promise, that's what's up.
I mean, it's only a little insane.
I'm sorry, Welks. I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
It's nobody's fault, Ys. It's a war. We're all on edge here. And this mission certainly isn't helping. It's little wonder the troops are upset.
Yeah?
That's why pulling this operation off is the perfect way to bring the squad together.
Yeah, but if it fails, they're gonna all be together underground.
That'd be great if it works. But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
Well, that's the hard part.
Doesn't even have a plan.
Aha!
Huh? Aha, what?
I was hoping, but there they are. Isara, Alicia, think you can do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
You follow me?
But that's... is that even possible?
Well, Ys, think you can make it by tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get to work on it now.
All right. I'll trust you on this.
Please tell me you're making a bee cannon. Let it be a bee cannon.
Thanks, Alicia. Well, let's get started.
I don't actually know what it is, but I really hope it has something to do with bees.
All right, let's hear this brilliant plan. And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for you? One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river. We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo? Swimming a couple of foot soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
Oh, I bet I know what he's planning.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
I've fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion.
Submarine tank. Alright.
It will only hold for a few minutes, but it should be enough to cross.
Hold on just a sec. Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers. I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
Yep, that's my reaction too, Largo.
First, the Edelweiss will cross over and clear out any Imperial patrols on the shore. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
You hear something? Yeah, I do. What is it? Beats me.
The Edelweiss swims just fine. Fall in, Sevens!
I'm not gonna go through the logistics of the fact that that tank probably would have been filled with water, but that's fine. Also, I would love to add Jaws music to that, but you know, copyrights. Alright, so I'm gonna save here, and next time we will engage in battle. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please click like, helps out a lot, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. See you soon.